Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from replicantphish.
The loneliness epidemic is a projection of chaos from women. Men want peace.
It's definitely a projection.
More than headache. Welcome back to the channel. More safe content. Yeah, an observation we're going to do today as to the comments women make about the loneliness epidemic, why it's a projection, and the entire chaos that ensues. Remember, join the lake for more real content, obviously. Yeah.
Okay, so don't mind to say to me, but I feel like I've just thought about this lately and I feel like no one's talking about it. And I think especially since watching Love Island this year, it's made me realise there's like a male epidemic going on. I think that's what you'd call it.
It's just a male epidemic going on?
What? I actually physically can't understand what is wrong with men of this generation.
Okay, well, first of all, explain more than just saying, the epidemic. What epidemic? Are you talking about the loneliness epidemic? Because it wouldn't be surprising if she's about to project. It would not be shocking, would it? And this is a problem a lot of men, have with women talking about this topic. More than them understanding what men may go through, they just turn it into a weapon and they project. It seems like...
Yeah, they literally just use it to shame us and to attack us. Not that, oh, why are they so lonely? It's like, of course they're lonely. They're not approaching us.
They're talking about how they may feel, what they're worried about, what they're actually really suffering with. Insult you with things that, they think would hurt you because it would hurt them. Okay.
They are the most... I feel like we've actually done Uno reverse and girls are actually like fellas now. Like, I think it's a universal experience from watching Love Island. I literally seen one of them being like, so do we actually have to go over and talk to men? Like, or whatever it was in, I don't know, but they had to be the ones approaching the men or whatever. Like, I don't think people understand, because trying to like find someone nowadays is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Some
people just shouldn't make videos, man. Like why did you make this video?
Like, my mom just be like to me and my sister, like, find someone like your sister's fella, like her husband, like he's so good. And I'm like, he was found in a lucky pot. Like, no one's like that nowadays.
Okay, so she's not really talking about the male loneliness epidemic, though she sort of is, but the approach epidemic, the fact that they're realizing they have to. Now, her deciphering this is through Love Island and not realizing you're just seeing something happen through Love Island that's happening societally. It's not just Love Island. I've been talking about this for years. It's a natural occurrence. It would actually happen. We've been talking about the mouse utopia a little bit on the lake. I'm going to make a full video on that soon because I've got some...
They call me the beautiful one. The one that cares about his looks, that keeps himself like nice and pristine and just doesn't mess with women.
Interesting points I want to make. But to some degree, we are in the era of the beautiful ones, aren't we?
Yeah, we
are. Not
that
that's great, not that's good. But it is, isn't it? Men do expect effort. Put an effort in. Shoot your shot. Yeah? Come on. It can't be that difficult, can it?
I don't know what's going on with fellas. Like, did they all like join a cult and basically just sit there and say like, we will not like...
I mean, in the response of women joining the feminist cult, no.
We will basically sit back and just not do that, and maybe they just don't want women. That's what I'm probably convinced. But I just think... personally, and this is just not to offend anyone either, but I just think personally, if you're a man and you're watching this, please like take your finger out and actually just treat women nicely, approach them. Like, they can't even approach girls anymore. Like,
please please approach. Wow, damn, is this how far we've come? You're actually begging men to approach you now?
Please.
Yeah. No. Put the work in. You may get rejected. It's part of the game. The new game. A game that a lot of people don't want to accept. Again, I've been talking about it for years, but only because you can see the pattern. Nothing to do with Love Island. Nothing to do with this or that person. It's societally. It's happening. Now, for whatever reason it's happening because of society. Now we're talking. Men
physically can't even communicate with girls anymore. They don't know how to communicate. I just think it's insane. They think like liking your stuff and following, like, I just think it's madness. Men these days can't even plan a date. Like, They can't, and I'm sorry, I'm not someone that wants to be brought here, there, and everywhere, but
Everything is just so damn one-sided. Every time women talk about the loneliness epidemic or just dating in general, it's just always men's fault. Men aren't doing enough. Men are just shitty. Never women. Women just never have done anything wrong when it comes to dating, has they?
a man can't even nowadays be like, do you want to go for a walk in a park, which is literally free? Or they wouldn't even ask, like, do you want to go for a coffee, like a €4 coffee, like as if it was going to set them back that much.
You see, this is why you understand why women project about the male loneliness epidemic. Because of the way they're breaking it down, the way they're deciphering it, the way that they see it. Their romance isn't being fulfilled. Their attention, validation isn't being upheld. You know? They can easily project the male loneliness epidemic onto men so much because they're the ones that fear it the most. A lot of men actually used to it. A lot of men are like, they're chilling it like, yeah, they're not even lonely. Single may be alone, maybe.
It's like, wait, me being alone means I'm lonely? What? A lot of men are just like, but I have friends.
Lonely? No. Chilled, at peace is what a lot of them don't understand, and it's what a lot of them do not bring. So yeah, if you want it, I'll make a move. Let me know what you want.
Maybe I'm looking in the wrong places, but I feel like it is a universal experience, and I really feel like men of this generation are just, they make me feel quite sick. I don't think I will ever find someone. I actually think I'm going to be on my own forever, and I've fully accepted that, and I actually am fully okay with that, because when you see what's out there now, you're just like, what? So yeah, that's my rant of the day. I don't know if anyone feels the same, but yeah, I just think men are nasty little creatures.
Oh, so you wasn't finished talking, you still got more. Okay, go on, finish.
Little creatures, they really are. Sorry if you're a man watching this.
Now, as a woman, I'm going to speak on something that I feel like a lot of women are not comfortable to say out loud because they want to have this certain image about themselves that's a good girl, a lover girl, a woman that really doesn't tolerate nonsense because they have so much self-respect.
I mean, some will say, what, you mean a liar? A liar? She's like, all right, seriously, let's carry on.
Yeah, that was a kind of long way to go about saying liar. Yes, I agree.
Safe content, yeah.
But I'm going to speak for majority, not all, I'm going to be fair, but a lot of women don't really want a good man. Follow me. They want a man that has balance. Because think about it. When someone is too safe, too good, they become predictable, guaranteed. And when you're guaranteed, you take them for granted because they're boring.
Damn. That's actually a pretty good way to put about it. I can agree.
Women want balance where at least 60% he's a good man. He's all of that, what I just named. But that 40%, he's a little bit rough around the edges.
Yeah, you know, this is why men are
So, just like what we always say, Tupac in a suit?
realize not to listen to women when it comes to advice. Because it's like, okay, even if what she's saying from her perspective as a woman is mathematically accurate, yeah,
True.
Men, do not listen to this. You're a good, decent man. Be a good, decent man. These are women out here, grown women, trying to still balance out and juggle up what they want from.
No, I think you kind of still have to play the game, replicant fish. Like, even if you are a good man, yes, stay a good man and be a good man, but you gotta play the game a little bit more if you want to stay within the competitiveness of dating.
A man, how you should be as a man. Oh, be this and that. Be this much masculine, but this much edgy and sharp. Again, even if you understand it, the point is a lot of this is nonsense, isn't it? It's noise, it's air, it's chaos in itself. And it's always, again, it seems like they're trying to program men. Like, oh, no,
True.
This is what men have to do, what men have to be. Fit into this box, be this.
Yeah, they say, but I through my own experience, I can somewhat agree with what she says.
Be that, to be accepted and wanted and whatever. You do have to ask the question, do they come up with these points because they know a lot of what they say is delusional? They know men aren't going to listen to it, but their girly pops may, or some soft dudes may. Some simpish sort of dudes, as we're saying. Okay, carry on.
He's not as predictable. He has a little bit of mystery to him, which women gravitate to the most. And I came up with this topic with this content creator. He had a live, and I was already thinking about doing it, but he said it that made me really want to do it. The content creator Beans, I shortened his name, but I would have his name in the comments. I mean, in the caption. He's a bit toxic, but what he says is kind of facts. If you don't believe me, how come every good dude is struggling or always talking about how they can't find a woman? But the dude that ain't shit, he has no issues keeping a woman or even just at least getting a woman.
But is that the problem of the man or the woman? Just made a video about this on the lake. Again, it comes back to why be better. Even the point she's trying to make, she's not fully grasping the full perspective of it. A lot of men know and understand.
See, I disagree with Replicant on this one. Why be better? For yourself. Because you're better. Like, setting standards doesn't mean you have to abide by other people. Standards are for yourself. If you put your standards high, you have high standards. You're the ones that set those standards, remember.
Stand because of sin. Yeah, I treat her like crap. Give her this much attention. Let her follow and chase me. However, a lot of men don't feel like they have to do that to get the most out of a woman. But they notice a lot of men who treat women like crap do. Why be better? Yeah, carry on.
Because the good man doesn't understand that balance that women crave. And yes, even though the toxic guy, he doesn't understand the balance himself. However, that chaotic feeling that they give to women is highly addictive. Not just for the woman, but for the man as well. But it's treated a little bit differently. But sometimes it can get a little bit overboard. And this is why a lot of toxic men end up having issues with women. Because when you play too much games and again don't have that balance, this is where a lot of women cannot regulate their emotions and they go off on the deep end. They tend to spiral.
Oh, you mean they become crazy? Yeah, they start acting crazy because in reality you're deliberately playing with their emotions. You see, women don't seem to understand. Men get this. It's not that men get this and understand,
we understand
it. When men say women are crazy and act crazy, a lot of men understand. I'm not even going to say that part. That's for the lake. I can't say that on here. That's for the lake. But it's like, yeah, men understand why some of them do go crazy. A lot of things are deliberate from both sides. But the overall point is the games. Who wants to play these games? Who wants to partake in the chaos?
Toxic people, they tend to seem to love it.
Just to be seen as normal. That doesn't make sense. That's not actually correct. But it's very normal and modern, isn't it? Of course.
Pretty much crash out. It's like at your job. If everything is always a good day, you're on your phone, you get your pay, you clock in, clock out, go to lunch, whatever, for the next 20, 30 years, you're going to be like, yeah, that was cool, I'm retired, but damn, that was boring. But at least...
But that's work. That's what you're supposed to do. I would be happy if my work was just happy and boring and normal all the time. I wish there wasn't the chaos that I deal with almost a daily basis.
You know, some people kind of don't mind a little bit of hectic days where you're on your toes at least 1, 2, maybe 3 days out of the week sometimes.
I don't know why people say that. Like, I want to be busy, yes, but I don't want to be fucking struggling on my toes 2, 3 days a week. I want to be able to control and handle all of the issues easy, like simple, like without having to stress myself out too damn much.
Unfortunately, when men cheat, how come men don't cheat with the woman, even though they shouldn't be cheating? But if the man does cheat, he never cheats with a woman that's similar to who he has at home, which is the 60%. He ends up cheating with the woman that 40%, or sometimes if you look at it from the 80-20 rule, he chases something that's pretty much who he is, that he cannot fully live on the outside world. He has to, straighten up his tie and, walk with a bit of good posture and stuff like that. But with that 40 or 20%, he can kick his feet up. He can be himself. He's not judged.
Yes, indeed, because chaos is attractive, isn't it? It's alluring, isn't it? Oh, an incident's happened over there, a crash or something. People are interested, they want to go to see it. Oh, what happened? What happened? Yes, chaos is fun, it's exciting, but it's destructive and dangerous, isn't it?
It is destructive and dangerous, but women love it. That's the problem, right? Women just love it so damn much, and they cannot live without it. So the world's just chaos because women are in it. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time. Ciao.